Hey everyone, it's Morpho, and in today's video, I thought I would take a look at the best parts of the PlayStation Showcase from last week. The glory of doing this week instead of last week is I have a whole bunch of input that I wouldn't have had last week. So that's a little bit of a justification there as to what's going on, why this video is so late. But,
Dang, I'm late for Mom's rally.
off to a great start, we got Miles Morales. Now, I of course got the plat for Spider-Man. I enjoyed Spider-Man on the PS4. I'm very excited to play this because it looks good. I might just go get the plat for this if it has a plat.
Come on, we're gonna be late.
I of course too am going to offer insight as a aspiring filmmaker.
Just in case.
I think that's a thing that I can do.
See, this is my favorite part of living in Harlem. Pop-up street fair, best food in the city, awesome music. Man, this would be great for the last beat I was working on. I should get back into mixing. Yeah, it's been a while.
All of this looks stunning. Like, the way the snow looks, the lighting,
Hard to think of Mom as a politician. She's been a teacher my whole
all
life.
of those lights appear to be individually rendered, which is amazing. I don't see that they're all part of like a set. They might be, I don't know.
Hi, I'm Brian Horton, creative director at Insomniac Games. We're excited to share
Brian,
the
you
first
are a
gameplay
legend.
from Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. Our story picks up
But yeah,
a year
this
after the
looks
events of the first
good.
game, and we find Miles' new home,
Like,
Harlem, is in danger. Trouble brews while
we
Miles'
wanted
mom, Rhea
Microsoft
leads an election rally. A war between
to
the
show
previous
us what
energy
next
corporation
generation
Roxxon
looks
and the
like.
Underground, a high-tech criminal army
But they
led by
didn't
the
do it.
Terror starts to break out.
Sony has done it not
Captured on
once,
PlayStation 5 hardware.
but twice,
Underground
at the
attacks
reveal
Roxxon,
event
sending the rally into
and the
chaos,
showcase.
and a flight that spills onto the Braithwaite Bridge, where the Underground tries to steal Roxxon's experimental energy source, Newform. Let's take a look.
Whoa! Let's not shoot each other, all right?
I'm not taking sides, just throwing that out there. Throwing out the facts. You're smart enough to know what to do with them.
They're after the new form.
This looks good. I like the luminosity on her suit. I assume it's a her.
Get rid of him. Then grab as much as you can carry.
But I probably shouldn't assume anyone's gender in 2020. I'm trans, I should know better than that. But this is so cool. You have like particle effects too, like individual strands of lightning, I guess that's what you would call it.
Keep him busy.
And my lord, the particle effects on this.
I have to stop.
They amped that up to 11. I don't know if that's what it's gonna be like on the final game, but if that is the case, then damn! Sony made me crack a high. Okay. Okay. Nice, nice. Very flowy combat. Stealth Spidey. Doing Stealth Spidey better than Peter Parker. Not exactly sure about this freaking Soul Calibur sword looking tentacle thing that keeps grabbing him. That's some weird technology going on. Not sure what that's about, but look at all this, dude. This is so good, and I can't even begin to imagine what this is gonna feel like on DualSense. Although, having said so, there is a bit coming up. I think it's this bit here, yeah. This bit here is gonna feel pretty tense in DualSense, I would say. Not a game to play if you have severe anxiety. Not a game to play if you have severe anxiety at all.
Thank you. Man. Those people, they're trapped.
Probably gonna put you off going on bridges for a very long time. This though, it's so sleek. I love it. And this bit right here. Imagine this, okay? Imagine this in DualSense, okay? In fact, you know what? If you've ever used like a TheraBand, right? I've used them before for like exercises and shit. So I know what pulling on stuff with tension feels like. If they can replicate that feeling of the tension of pulling the strings, that is insane. And look at all this. They're just showing off at this point. Mwah! Love it, Sony. What have you got for me next? Come on. What have you got for me next? Okay.
Kasim is out of the picture.
Okay, alright. Call of Duty Cold War.
The team arrived in Turkey a few hours ago.
So, I actually played the multiplayer alpha for this that they mention, because this is video from last week. And multiplayer is pretty good. It's the first time they've had kill confirmed in a freaking Black Ops game. Usually that's reserved to like Modern Warfare and shit. Not today. No. Now it's in Cold War, and I'm happy for that. I'm very excited for that. But this right here, this is the campaign. It's sort of like a infiltration / assassination mission. It all looks very nice. But I've gotta say, you know, this game in particular feels like something that can play pretty well on the PlayStation 4. Not just the PlayStation 5.
Everyone in a truck. That's gotta be a rush.
Hold fire. We need a positive ID. That's our man.
This isn't unattainable graphics we're seeing here. This does feel very end of the generation PlayStation. That looks slick though, even though he shot the wrong dude. My English. I'm tired, okay? Good lord, dude, look at this. Really good muzzle flash action going on. It if you want to check out actually how to do proper muzzle flash in a movie, look at freaking Corridor Digital. They've done tons of VFX artists react to things, and they go over stuff like this, you know? They go over stuff like how to do muzzle flash realistically and effectively. You know, this is really a cinematic quality to the Call of Duty campaign, and I'm happy. I'm all for that. That's amazing. You know, and I do wonder, you know, I'm not sure, I can't confirm or deny it, but are those explosions, you know, are they using film assets for those explosions? I'm not sure. But it looks incredible. I know some games will be using film assets now, and I think that's really cool. That was the stuff that I dreamt about when I was younger, was like, how do we do what the movies are doing as an interactive experience? And that's where games are heading, which I'm all for that. I love a good story that keeps you invested. Okay, we're doing this. Now this, I knew about this for the longest time. I knew about this for the longest time, and I cannot believe that we're actually getting this. But what kind of worries me is this comes at a really difficult time, because people are kind of iffy about Fantastic Beasts and where to find them because of the Johnny Depp scenario. You know, I of course take Johnny Depp's side in that. Then you have the stuff going on with J.K. Rowling, but I found out, I did some research, J.K. Rowling isn't part of this, so I'm happy. If I'm happy paying money for this game if I know that she has nothing to do with it. This is something I've wanted for the longest time, not that weird AR Harry Potter stuff. I've wanted a honest-to-goodness Harry Potter RPG, and finally we're getting it. Unfortunately, we're getting it in 2021, I think. But finally we're getting it, and that's wild to me. If you had said that to me when I saw Philosopher's Stone feels like several hundred years ago. I know it's not that long, but I would have honestly believed that that was impossible, that it could never happen. But here it is happening. Live the Unwritten 2021. So yep, next year. Long while off. All footage captured on PlayStation 5. So there you go. Okay, this I also knew about for a very long time, and if you've been following Kadikarus, he actually got to go and play a demo of this. He sat out at a freaking hotel or something like that. He had freaking food and stuff, and got to experience Oddworld.
I'm Lorne Lanning. creative director of Oddworld Soulstorm.
This
We're excited
guy
to bring you an all-new exclusive trailer from
is
the
a
game.
gaming
Here,
legend,
our
and
unlikely
nobody
hero,
knows
Gabe,
him as
finds
that.
himself fresh off the back,
And I'm
freeing his people
surprised
from the nefarious
because,
Russian
like,
farmers. He thinks
these
the journey is over,
games,
but soon discovers
I
that it's
want, like,
only
the
just
trailers do
begun.
not
The stakes are higher, the threats are
begin
larger, the obstacles
to
are more
describe
dangerous,
how it
and it's all
feels to
made
play
possible by the power of
Oddworld.
PlayStation 5. Enjoy.
Oddworld is a tense and punishing game for a kid's game. And the second one is dark. Yeah, there we go. More brutal. I mean, I thought the first one was dark, but the second one? I never got to play the second one. And I heard the second one was even darker. I mean, I got kind of led astray after the third game. I believe there was a trilogy of Oddworld games. But yeah, it was an amazing series. And I love the amount of emoticons they're fitting on the screen all at once. That was never possible on the PlayStation 1. Back in the day. And I still have my copy of Oddworld somewhere. It's sort of like locked away all special in a drawer. Well, not locked away, but yeah. RE Engine, okay. Let's talk Resident Evil. When I saw this, they didn't show the RE Engine bit, I don't think. And I swear for a second I thought it was PT.
What the hell?
Take him away.
But then they say Chris, so I was like, oh wait, no, Resident Evil. Now the Filmmaker thing, the reason I'm holding that opinion will become very apparent in a moment in this trailer.
They're coming again.
This is all cut together very creepily, I love it. But there's one bit that the Filmmaker in me was blown away by.
Quit being so paranoid.
This.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries.
Look at this!
Who was hard at work.
Storytelling shit in my Resident Evil game.
The bush is empty.
Dude!
Yet determined to find the berries,
Like, this
the
is
rascal broke
the
free of
you
marsh grass and
you
vanished.
send this to me on its own. I would think that was an animated movie for like
Fast as the
Coraline 2
wind,
or
overrun
something.
under a branch, and into
Like,
the
that
forest.
is so cool. So cool. And again, it's all cut together to look all creepy. And I love that. I'm all for that.
It's just a local tale.
Mia always creeped me out, even in the first one, too. Like in Resident Evil 7. I never played Resident Evil 7, but I watched it. I watched people play it, and I admired it from a distance, and girl, boy, whatever, I am glad that I admired it from a distance, because I don't know if I would have been able to handle some of the crazy shit that goes on in that game. I'm kidding. If you've seen me play the Resident Evil demo that was out months back, I did well. Anyway. This is PlayStation's last hurrah, in my opinion. This was what cemented basically the entire event for me. When you give me stuff like this, and tell me that all these games are going to be available on freaking PlayStation 5 from day one, that
My name is Kara.
My name is Connor.
is a hell of a bomb to drop on people. And I'm glad they did it. Yeah, I might not like all of the games that are available, but you know what? I'm still gonna be thankful when they dish them up on my plate for PlayStation Plus next generation. Which is like so close. It's 2 months away, well, 1 month away just about. And then November is PlayStation 5. Like, that blows my mind. All these good games. Some games in this collection I've actually gotten the plat for, so yay to that. Some of them I wish I had the plat for, but I don't. Maybe I might get that plat on PlayStation 5. We shall see. Like that's a game changer though. Okay, what have we got? Is this what I think it is? Yep, this is what I think it is. Okay. This is the main event. Oh my lord, it's beautiful. Oh my lord, it's beautiful. Blue Point Games, you mad lads. I recognize this place. I have not been in this place for a very long time. Yes, that is the Nexus. And my lord, it looks beautiful. And holy fuck, we're getting into some gameplay. Excuse my French, but this is stunning, okay? I mean, there's elements of it that look a bit desaturated still. The PS3 version had a desaturation issue as well. But you'll see later on, there are these moments of color. And that is where this remake is going to really shine, in the darker portions with the lights and stuff going on. I also want to stress too, this is 100% a New Game Plus playthrough. There is no way you would be breezing through this, so do not be fooled into thinking that this is easy. It actually gets harder the more you die. You know, most games have adaptive difficulty, right? They become easier as you die. No, Demon Souls did that in reverse and basically said, oh no, every time you die, we're going to punish you. and die a lot. I'm sorry, but the boss is gonna become damn near impossible. This boss, by the way, you do not need to kill. So I don't even know why they bothered. You're supposed to die to this. But look at all this though. This looks stunning. All of this. As a filmmaker, this is impressive. This is also impressive. And this. And this. Look at the particle effects and all the shit going on here, dude. That's how you do a remake. Sony won. Okay? Sony won. I'm calling it. Sony won. If you see that in the title of this video, now you know why. Anyway, now I want to take some time very quickly to end things off by talking about the price. Now, I heard scalpers have been doing all kinds of crazy shit and making it damn near impossible to get your hands on a next generation console. And I honestly don't care. You know, I'm fine waiting. I waited for the PS3. I waited for the PS4. I've heard the rumors about games being more expensive, and I've checked the games, and sure enough, it looks like they're gonna be more expensive. But game companies have the ability to tailor that as they want. You know, I'm fine waiting. I might even get a Nintendo Switch before I get a PS5. I don't know at this point, but am I excited for next gen after all the stuff that I saw at the showcase? Absolutely. Anyway, I'm Miss Morpher, and I'll see you in the next video. Be sure to subscribe, okay?